guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a mukbang for you guys. Let me get you guys a little bit closer. Is that better? Yeah. All right, so I didn't really do like my hair all that fancy, so excuse my hair, excuse my makeup. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and eat and be comfortable because I was gonna change. I brought extra clothes to change for the video, but then I'm like, I just feel like being comfy, you know, and eating comfortable. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm wearing my shirt that I bought at the Victoria's Secret sale. I think it's so cute, but en cuanto me la puse se me manchó, so I had to wash it. So I already washed it without even freaking wearing it. Wore it like for like 2 minutes and then I got dirty. Let me go to bring some napkins. Oh no, we have some right here. I got food from the Best Taco, which you guys always hear me talk about the Best Taco because it's the best taco. And I got a burrito de pollo. Siempre agarro la del pastor, but today I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to eat that many calories, trying to stay a little bit on the lean side. New year, new me. And I was like, I'll just get the chicken one. But the pastor, I totally recommend for you guys to get the pastor if you've never tried it. It's the best carne that they sell. Today I'm going to tell you guys, oh, by the way, I got red salsa. They make it like semi-spicy, spicy. Like it's probably spicy for you guys, not that spicy for me, but it's still good. And I ordered a side of habaneros asados. They'll make them, you just have to order them. So if you ever call to place an order or something, just make sure you tell them that you want the side of the habaneros, and they'll know. I was all excited because I called and the girl recognized who I was. She's like, Liz, is it you? I was like, yes, it's me. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about how my mom found out that I was pregnant. Have I told you guys this story? I don't think I have. So I think I'm going to say it again. So around this time, I was like still in school. And I was going to options because I was being bad in school. So I didn't catch up on my credits, so I had to go to like an alternative school. I was going to that school, which was options, and I had Sergio as my boyfriend, but I was like being bad. Like I was just hanging out with the wrong people, you know, the wrong crowd, and I had him as a boyfriend, but I hadn't introduced her to him, and like, we would hang out sometimes, you know, Sergio and I. But again, when Sergio and I met, like we were not taking, I at least was not like fully like taking him, not serious, but I was just kind of having fun, and he was too, I think, you know, he told me he did, you know. So when we met, surprisingly we did plan Nathan, and yeah, we were just like, I think we want to have him, and we sat down and we were like, not sat down, but you know, and we ended up getting pregnant. At that time when I was pregnant, I was barely finding out. I was working at this restaurant in Pomona, that if you're from Pomona, then you know about Tom's. The worst place to work ever. Everybody that works there quits, you guys. So I started noticing that, like, what the hell, like I wasn't getting my period, and I was getting really, really tired, and I was getting antojitos. And I would crave ketchup. And you guys, I'm not the type to be craving that shit. Like, for me to be like, yeah, I would literally eat quesadillas with ketchup. With not even the cheese for the quesadillas. I would eat the cheese, like the yellow cheese, the squares. That. I remember this day clearly. I went to the store after school, and I was like, something's wrong with me. Like, I need to go figure it out, because I wasn't getting my period, and I was kind of getting like, I feel like my mom noticed too when I would get my periods, because obviously, you know, we would use the same like pads and stuff. So I think she would notice like the restroom and like the wrappings, you know. And I think she started noticing that I wasn't getting it that month. And I'm telling you guys, every 28 days I got my period. Like, I was never late. I would get it right on the day, because I would have an app that would tell me when I was supposed to get my period, and I would get it on that same exact day. So, you know, right when I missed my period, I was like, okay, something's up, you know. So I went to the store. I remember, because I didn't have a car, my mom had took it away, so that was bad. So, but I walked to, like, it was probably like a block away. It wasn't even far. It was right next to my school where I went. So I walked my ass over there. I bought myself like 3 pregnancy tests, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the 3 of them, you know, a ver cómo salen. So then I took okay, sorry, but prior to this, I had took one. I had told Sergio, I was like, hey, can you buy me one, because I think I'm pregnant. He had bought me an expensive one, like those expensive ones, and it like, I guess it was too soon to tell that the line sí salió, but it was like really slightly pink. So we just, because it's sometimes, like, I looked online and it said that if you leave it out for too long that it could turn pink and this and that, so like, don't trust it. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna trust it. So then I waited like a couple of days, and then I decided to take it again. I think I waited like a week. I decided to take another pregnancy test, and yeah, this time I took my first one and I was definitely pregnant. Like, it was, the pink line had got darker, you know. It wasn't just like a faint line. It was really like noticeable. So I knew kind of that I was already, so it wasn't like, oh my god, like a big shock. So I immediately told Sergio, and he was like, okay, well, he was happy, you know. I mean, that's what we wanted, right? Because we knew that was gonna happen. It was not surprising to us, you know. So my dumbass, that day that I went to get my the pregnancy test, I don't know how I was so stupid. I don't know if it was because I was like, dude, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I guess I left a wrapper, or I left something. I remember thinking to myself, like, I didn't even throw away the pregnancy test in the restroom. Like, I threw it because I had a trash can in my room, and my mom didn't go through that trash can, you know. But I remember, like, picking up everything, right? Like, I remember being so careful with everything, because I took, like, I think I took that day 2 pregnancy tests, and then I was like, okay, I'm pregnant. Like, I think I kept 1, because I was like, why am I going to take the 3rd one if they both say that I'm pregnant, you know? So, I remember, like, cleaning up really well, and, like, my mom just, I think that same day or the next day, I think the next day, she went into my room, and she was like, ya sé que estás embarazada. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna deny it, you know. I was like, see. And keep in mind, guys, we didn't have like the best relationship, especially around this time, because I was just being a bad girl. I was being like rebelde as fuck. So we didn't have like the best relationship. So she went in there, and I was like, shit, she's gonna beat my ass. But in reality, I kind of always knew that my mom was never gonna be like that person that was gonna be like kicking me out and stuff like that, you know. So, because my mom did have me at a young age, and I don't know, I think she got kicked out. I'm not really sure. I never really asked her, but you know, like, she had me at a young age. She had me at 16. So, you know, I was already 18, and yeah, so, and I was on my path to graduate. So I was actually doing better in school and everything. So, you know, because I wanted to do it for her, because I like, she always wanted me to graduate. So I was like getting that out of the way. So yeah, she went in there in my room, and she's like, yo sé que estás embarazada. And I was like, well, yeah, I am, you know. And then I think I started crying. I think she started crying too, and she's like, well, lo único que te estoy diciendo es que, like, basically, let me just translate it in English. She was like, the only thing I'm telling you is you're not gonna abort it. You're not gonna abort the baby, and you're gonna keep it. And I was like, okay, well, like, the perfect, because I was never, that thought never went through my head, regardless whether I had, like, his dad with me or not. Like, that was just not gonna happen. To know that I had that support from her, I was, like, content, you know. I was like, okay, like, that, it relieved some stress off of me, and it just felt more, obviously more, because imagine, like, your mom not accepting, which I know there's probably a lot of you that your parents didn't accept your pregnancy, didn't take it as well as my mom, you know. But I could only imagine. I mean, you're pregnant, you're young, and imagine like all that going through your head. I mean, that's hard, you know. So that's something that obviously made me feel a lot better, and it just made me feel like, okay, like now I could focus on what I have to focus on. And obviously I stopped. That's the first thing I did. I told the people that I was hanging out with, and I was like, hey, you guys, well, you know, I'm pregnant, and I obviously can't be hanging out with you guys at all, because all we would do was bad things, you know. And I was like, I'm sorry, but you know, and they understood. Around that time was when, it's crazy, but I remember like praying, and you guys are gonna think I'm so cursi, but I remember praying to God, guys, and to La Virgencita, and I was like, please, Virgencita, like, I don't want to be bad anymore, you know. I don't want to be doing this shit. Like, what the fuck is this, you know? And I got pregnant. Like, I remember crying because I was just so, like, I just felt like every relationship, like with my family, I was so bad, and I just felt like it couldn't get fixed. And I remember crying, and I was just like, something has to happen for me to change and for me to turn my life around, you know. And I got pregnant, and that's exactly what happened, you guys. I changed my life around. I feel like if I would have never got pregnant, I would have still been, I'd probably be in jail right now. I don't know, but it was to that point. Like, I would literally probably be in jail. So people that I was hanging out with, 2 of them passed away, got killed. Well, one of them passed away for natural reasons. Not natural, but it wasn't because he got killed. And then the other one, he got killed. And then another one, he is in jail doing time, like a long time. So, you know, I just feel like it was a path for me to take. It was, you know, I'm very blessed to have my son, even though it was at a young age. With some customers, I've been buying a lot of gold today. That was my little story about when I got pregnant. That's crazy, huh? Do you guys have any stories about when you got pregnant, or is it just me? I'm pretty sure you guys have some. I'm very grateful for my mom taking it the way she did. I'm pretty sure she wasn't the proudest mom, but maybe she knew that I was gonna, you know, change. And our relationship has got way better ever since I had my son. Alright, you guys, so I think I'm just gonna finish my burrito and just finish eating, because I think I took too long with this video. If you guys have any stories about how your parents found out about your pregnancy, or like what happened, any drama or anything, just leave them down below. I'm interested, you know, in knowing what happened. And because like I said, my mom took it very well, and you know, I know not a lot of parents took it very well, especially if you were younger than 18, you know. I can only imagine. But if you guys are interested in leaving me your little stories, I would really appreciate that. Leave me a comment, a like. That really does help me out. And yeah, so I think I'll just talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.